In this video, we're going to create our own project style. Now, let's start by remembering that you can apply project styles to the inline text or the element that surrounds the inline text, or that contains the inline text, which is the rich text field. So, in order to edit or create your own project styles, you're going to go ahead and select one of the style drop downs, either this one or the one for the inline styles, and you're going to click Edit Styles. This is going to open up your style editor, and you will get a whole bunch of styles that have already been created by default. But what we're going to talk about today, you can obviously change these, but we're just going to add our own. And we will call this one Brent's New Style. And so what we're going to do is, let's grab a new font here. Let's use everybody's favorite Comic Sans, and maybe give that font color a nice pink color. And you know what? Maybe we also just want it to be bold. So for any particular reason, I've decided that this particular look of formats, with the bold format, the font color format, and the font being customized and selected, is a look that I want to have in a project at a specific time, right? So you're going to predefine when you're going through and doing your design work and understanding how you want certain elements to look. And conversations around that are best left up to other videos. But what I want to talk about here is when you're creating your own style to be applied either to inline text or to the rich text element, what we're doing is we're taking a grouping of formats to create a style, or a collection of formats, putting it together into one style. This way you don't have to constantly be changing the color, changing the font, and making it bold individually on different elements. Now you've got this one style that has those three changes already in it. It's bold, it's got the color you want, and it's got the font you want, all in one style. Now, in order to apply all three of those formats in fewer clicks by just applying the style, you just apply the style, and now you've added three new formats immediately to a piece of text with just one click, or fewer clicks, maybe a better way to put it. So let's go ahead and update this new style that I just created, and I'll go ahead and select Close, and let's just apply it to this new text field down here at the bottom. And we'll go up here to our styles. We'll see Brent's New Style. I'll select it, and you can see that it applies it very quickly, very nicely, and we now have the check mark next to it. That looks fantastic, and it is applied to the element, and we know this because there is a highlight right underneath the project style. If this was applied inline to all of this text, visually you would not be able to see a difference. But as an author, you can tell by looking up here that it's applied to the project style and not inline. If this was not lit up and you saw some real custom text like this, your next thought should be, well, that's probably applied to the inline text. So let's double click inside of it and watch it all go away. And as a reminder, let you know that when you add a new rich text field, it's going to default to some lorem ipsum. So what we're going to do is we will just add some lorem ipsum right back in. We'll just say 2 paragraphs. There we go. So now we have some text in there, and we can tell it's applied to the style. If there was the style applied inline, you would see the check mark over here by Brent's new style, but it's not there. So you don't have to worry about that. But that's one way that you can check and know whether or not it is applied to the inline text or to the element or the container of the text. So about this point, you might be asking yourself, well, why would you want to do inline versus a project style? And one of the reasons can be highlighted by just going in and duplicating this page very quickly. So if we click the three-dot menu, click duplicate, give ourselves a second page here. Let's not worry about naming it or anything like that. And we now know that both of these pages have all of this exact same formatting up here. The bottom pink section is just the same as it was before. And now, if we decide to go up here into rich text or into our project styles and say, let's edit styles. Now, if we go in and we select Brent's new style, let's say we want to change the color. We don't like that pink. Let's go ahead and make it orange. Then let's go ahead and update that and close it. Now we've got the text made orange on this page, but also when we go back to this page, this one has also been made orange. So any other text element that utilizes that style, whether it's inline, applied to the inline text, or applied to the element, it will change. So this is where your design comes in and being able to think through how you want certain aspects of your text to be displayed, especially if that particular style needs to be displayed across multiple pages. If for some reason later on down the road you need to make a change, instead of having to go in and change the inline text or double clicking and selecting, all of the individual areas where that text has been changed, you can just go in and customize the project style that was applied before, make the format changes inside of that one style, and then every text element that is utilizing that style will automatically be updated when you make the update to the style inside of the style editor.